I'm not sure if the first team showed up or not, but that's not the point.
Right, yes, I had the same feeling.
Hi, this is Jim Burden again of Burden Building Company, and today I am with John and Jan Lockwood. I had the honor and privilege of doing a remodeling job here. They were recommended to me by a real estate agent here in the Williamsburg area. And this was kind of an interesting remodel because it wasn't just a kitchen or a bathroom. It was sort of intended to be an entire floor remodeling. And so based upon that, John can probably tell you a little bit more how we proceeded and did what we did. So.
Well, as Jim has said, his firm was recommended to us by the realtor through whom we purchased the home here. And it was very clear when we purchased the home that we were going to have to do substantial remodeling. And by substantial remodeling, not only reconstituting the kitchen, the living room and the dining room, but also changing 2 small bedrooms and 1 small bathroom into a whole master suite. All of that had to be done, and one of the things that impressed us most about the Burden Building Company was that Jim had this technique for taking out load-bearing walls and suspending ceilings so that you really could open up the interior of an older house such as we had. Our house was built in the early 60s. So we were very impressed by his plans, and we worked with a designer that he recommended to come up with a floor plan that would work for us. And it just went from there.
I would add that we also added a powder room because this house had not had a room for guests before, and that's really been of tremendous value.
Yeah.
That was a closet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We took a closet because we had to take a bedroom out and make it a big master bath. But then by doing what we did, we would add something and we would kind of take something away. So we had to take away the closet and then move that over and then take a bedroom, get rid of the bedroom and put the bathroom in it. And then all of a sudden we have to figure out how to access that. And there were walls in the way, so we put beams in the ceiling upstairs and strapped the ceiling above. And it was a tinker toy type deal there for a while.
Well, it was certainly an engineering challenge.
An engineering masterpiece is what it turned out to be, yes.
So we have been exceptionally satisfied. It was a wonderful remodel. The subcontractors that Jim employed on this, the electricians, the plumbers, the HVAC, the cabinetry folk, were all exceptional, and I would say that the result was exceptional too.
Well, it really was a substantial upgrade because all of the electricity had to be upgraded from 150 to 200. All the appliances had to be replaced. The plumbing had to not only be replaced but rerouted. So it was a lot of work.
Yes.
A number of challenges and a lot of solutions.
Replacing the furnace and the air conditioning and...
That's true. And the windows. And
the windows. Oh yes, all the windows. So there was a lot to it.
It was sort of this follows this follows this follows this, but basically it was a real good job. There were a lot of challenges to it. We enjoyed what we were doing. It's not something where you come in and you had a defined area and you reworked that. We not only did we try to find ways to effectively get a good floor plan and a good movement, but we had to create hallways where hallways weren't there and eliminate hallways that were there and find ways to get into rooms that we didn't have access to. But the bottom line is when it was done, it actually flowed pretty well and seemed to work, I guess.
It's very pleasant to live in.
Yes, and that was important to us. We're not as young as we were, and one of the things we did want, particularly for living on the main floor, was access you know, the wider doorways and the wider access ways that you that we might potentially have to look at downstream. So we wanted to plan for that, and that was one of the things that Jim helped us plan for, and I think was very successful. There were numerous aspects of the remodeling that were just astonishingly good. The hardwood floors, the hardwood flooring firm that Jim brought in just did an exceptional job. You just can't tell where the old flooring was and the new flooring comes in, and of course was moving all these walls around. There were obviously tremendous gaps, and they just did an absolutely superb job. It was just astounding what they managed to do.
It turned out okay.
Yeah,
it turned out okay.
And as you can see from the counter we're leaning on, the granite supplier did a fantastic job, and the tiling guy did a great job. Really, it was.
All your subcontractors really came through.
Yes, they really did.
They were good. Yes, it's one of those old deals where the beatings continue until morale improves. But anyway, I enjoyed doing it. There were a lot of really interesting aspects to it, plenty of challenges involved, and I sure enjoyed doing it, and I'm looking forward to us tearing the basement apart here soon.
After the sewer.
after the sewer line's in.
Right.
Well, thank you.
We do thank you.
Yeah.